Greetings, friends, and welcome to Captain Samuel's Shalom. In honor and celebration of Jewish Heritage Month, we're looking at The Red Magician by Lisa Goldstein. Now, this edition with Timescape, I think, has the most rad cover art because you've got one character peeking out from behind a rock, and then you've got the Red Magician summoning a creature up from the ground. And I love this cover art. I think it's great. Now, Lisa Goldstein was born in 1953 in the United States, and both of her parents were survivors of Holocaust concentration camps. The Red Magician was first published in 1982 and is historical fantasy. This is going to sound like a bit of an unusual mashup, but for Red Magician, it's a bit like The Diary of Anne Franke meets Lord of the Rings. The story focuses on Kitsy, a teenage girl in Eastern Europe. She lives in a small Jewish village dominated by a local rabbi who can perform miracles. Now, to my surprise, the rabbi is actually a major antagonist in the book. For example, he doesn't like something the local school is doing, teaching Hebrew for use outside of prayer, so he places a curse on the school and on every family member that goes to the school. And the curse actually comes true. For example, Kitsy's dad runs a printing press, and it goes haywire because Kitsy continued to attend the cursed school. So one day a traveler wanders into the town, and he is a tall man with red hair named Varish. He lifts the curse on the school and then goes on to say to the rabbi and the other villagers that they need to get with the times and evacuate the village because of evil events abroad that are coming their way. And then the rabbi and Varish get into a magical struggle for who will guide the villagers, while Kitsy, the young girl, learns more about magic by watching all of these magical duels out in the forest. Unfortunately, eventually the Nazis do show up and everyone in the village is sent to concentration camps. Kitsy just barely survives the death camp through magic and is reunited with Varish. The rabbi has gone insane from living as a wolf during the Holocaust and from the death of his daughter. The rest of the book is Kitsy, Varish, and the rabbi coming to terms with the insane, inconceivable horrors they went through. The rest of the book is really a moving treatise on hope, suicide, survivor's guilt, family and friendship, revenge, forgiveness, truth and honesty, the passage of time, and grief. Heavy stuff, profound stuff. In terms of what I liked and didn't like about the book, I thought the book got off to a bit of a slow start. We kind of start the book just kind of hanging around the village. I also thought the ending was a little disappointing, as I would have liked to have seen Kitsy do more with her magic powers. The ending was just kind of, well, I have some magic powers and they saved my life. Guess I'll go on with my life business as usual without doing anything else with my magical powers. That being said, these are minor complaints. There are so many positives to this book. The prose is beautiful and efficient. The characters are distinct and feel alive. The magical battles are well done and integrate seamlessly into historical events, giving a nice suspension of disbelief. The magic isn't so over the top. You can kind of envision Varish and the rabbi actually having these magical duels out in the forest. But I think the best part about this book is how moving it is. This feels more like a great classic of literature, like The Count of Monte Cristo or something, with some magical elements mixed in. To be honest, this book touches the soul. Multiple scenes in the last third of the book had me weeping manly tears. This is a profound, thoughtful, beautiful, bittersweet book about the human condition. And so The Red Magician by Lisa Goldstein gets 5 stars from me, and I highly recommend it. If you're into speculative fiction and you're looking for something to read during Jewish Heritage Month or just any time of the year, really, pick this book up. It'll really make you feel, it'll really make you think. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you're doing well.